Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome to January 2024, which has gotten off to a bit of a bumpy start for me. So I hope your year is going well. I am down at my craft desk for a little bit of time this morning, and I just wanted to bring you along, have a cup of joe with you, maybe, and chat, and try something new. At the end of last year, I had mentioned I had some ideas, and I kind of wanted to add some things to my channel or do some new things. I don't even know. It wasn't like a formal thought. But one of the things that I want to do is bring you along as I try some things that you guys have inspired me to do. So, excuse me as I partake in my morning coffee. Our crafty lives, if you will, are kind of a weird thing, right? Because art is inspired by others all the time, and life in general, right? And the whole reason why I kind of named my channel what I did is because I am inspired by so many of you, and I want to help inspire others, not necessarily like saying I have amazing ideas and do what I do, but just like, hey, let's try it together. Let's inspire each other to try new things together. And so in that frame of thought, I often kind of try things that I see online or whatnot. And I think I've brought you along for most, some of them, but I thought I would maybe do it in a more formal way, if you will. And so I want to start kind of a new playlist, if you will, or something. I don't know. I think there'll be a new playlist of just ideas that I'm trying. I know recently I tried like a new little pocket that someone sent me, and I had made these. Now I didn't make this on camera, but I think moving forward maybe I will, and there'll be maybe like little shorter videos of me trying things I've seen. Why am I spending so much time on that? Well, because I want to be super clear, these are not my original ideas at all. And I think art in general often, we get an idea, but it's not an original, maybe. I don't know. Look, here's what I want to say. I'm inspired by all you guys. I want to try some of the ideas I see. I don't want it to be like I'm just copying you. Like I'm not just saying, oh, look at this amazing thing I did and it's my idea. This is clearly inspired by someone else. And so I want to make that super clear. If the person's available, if it's a video I watched or something like that, I'm going to post it if I can remember. And if it's not, I'm just going to kind of walk you along for the thing. So what am I doing? Well, I'm doing things that don't, this is going to sound weird, that don't hurt my brain right now. I am working with limited capacity emotionally right now, and walking through emotions, and I am doing things that, so, tape, I don't know, because I'm two, geez Louise, Allison, the ideas feel better in my head too, so then they often come out here. What do I want to do? I want to move this one up. I know you probably, okay, I'm working with very cheap dollar. Oh, no, I'm not. It's Duck brand, actually. It's very thin. Normally, it's a little thicker. Okay, well, let's just play for, oh, you guys. Okay, so here's the deal. I got a piece of Happy Mail that I absolutely am in love with, and I want to try and recreate it. Now, oh, you guys, I don't know how to do this. See, this is why I want to do it with you, because I don't know what I'm doing, and I feel like maybe, well, for sure, y'all know better than I do half the time. So, okay. I don't know how to unstick tape to yourself. Okay. We're going to do it like that. Now, so I got a piece of Happy Mail that I love, and I want to try and recreate it. Now, I'm also too lazy at the same time to get out what I need to make it. So I also watched another video of, not maybe video, maybe an Instagram picture. I don't even remember. See, this is how, how the scrolling goes and whatnot. Someone had made a page out of clear tape. And I was like, that's interesting. And I really like it and I want to try it. So let me show you the inspiration piece. Maybe I'll just do this for now. The inspiration piece that I got is from Sweet Lydia in my January capsule, which I'm loving. Okay, let me just preface this also with, if you are new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. I'm so grateful for you guys. I say it all the time in this community. You also know, if you're not new here, that I am not a perfectionist. So see the crinkled tape and whatever, I'm here for it. I get it. Some of you, this is going to give you hives. This may not be the video for you to watch. Okay. I'm just going to call it what it is. I know there's bumps in my tape. I'm going to be fine. And so I want you to be okay also. So you monitor your needs because I am somewhat of a messy crafter and kind of like whatever. Okay. So that's what we're going to do for now. Do you see it? It's like 4 strips wide. Now, let me show you the inspiration piece because can I just show you my January capsule is getting a little low and I'm super excited. Okay, here's the inspiration piece, which I absolutely love. And Lydia laminated this. I have a laminator and I have stars. Like I said in the beginning, not in the mood. Not in the mood to get it out of the closet, plug it in, do all the things, get out the sheets, blah, 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 blah. Plus, I did see something, maybe a reel, something little short about a packaging tape page. And I was like, okay, let's do it. Let's try it. So packaging tape, I've overlapped, 4 strips just a bit. I have some stars, which already spilled. I need to find a container for them. But so like, we're going to do this. You guys, I think I met my little spirit animal at work yesterday. I was making Valentines with the kids and, it's not everyone's thing. Okay. I get it. But, we're making Valentines for veterans and it's a project and, all this stuff. And I have all sorts of stuff out for them. I have, we start with a card base and then we start with some punch outs and some layers and blah, 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 blah. And this one little girl, she raises her hand. She's like, Miss Allison, I need glitter. And I was like, girl, me too. I was like, glitter's not allowed. I was specifically told, like, we may not, they didn't want glitter all over the floor and, whatever. I have multiple classes coming. Anyway, it was so dang cute. She's like, I really want glitter. I like glitter on my stuff. I was like, I know. And future you will like Mod Podge. So I was cracking up. I was like, I hear you, sister. I hear you. Okay. Yeah, so look, I'm just gonna, I don't know what I'm doing. I do know I probably only want one layer is, and these edges are not even. So I need to watch that a little bit, obviously. Wow. And once they're stuck down here, they're kind of on here, hence. So I don't know. I mean, tell me how you would do a page. So the one I saw the reel of had things in it. So as an example, like little things, right? You could make a whole page. So maybe we'll make one like that. And then it was kind of clear in her thing. Now that would, yeah, I don't know. We'll play around with it. Obviously you could laminate this, but if you don't have a laminator, this tape, well, not this roll, but at the Dollar Tree is $1.25. So, and you can get it, relatively inexpensively. It's not always the best quality packaging tape, but who cares? We're making this would be the perfect thing to use a $1 roll for versus the $6 roll, which I'm using, which, is a little bit, this is actually very thin, but normally it's a little bit thicker, like for actual packaging, right? or for things around the house that you need. I don't know. I am feeling generous with my stars. It's also a full. Oh, okay. Look, I need another container for this. See, when I love containers. I need a container for these though, because this little thing's not going to work. And the little tiny bits are down at the bottom, obviously, because that's how sorting goes, right? But see this little box? This is an easy thing. These flowers don't necessarily need to be in here, nor do the gems. They're already in a bag, so I'll relocate those, and I'm going to do this. Now, I may regret this. My future self may say, Allison, you are a ding-dong. But today's self thinks this is a pretty cool idea. Oh, don't you want to put your fingers in it and touch it? Okay, I'm going to go like this and see if we can get some of those little tiny ones. You see the little tiny ones? So this is about all I have capacity for right now. And that's okay. That's okay. I know it. I'm reading my energy, and you know what I've been enjoying yet I'm frightened by is my my watch and my body battery on my watch, because I'm tired, and yeah, and that's one of the biggest reasons I got my watch, is because I wanted to affirm. I'm always tired. I've dealt with some health issues for many years. And so when I'm pushing myself to go to the gym and do the things and blah, 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 sometimes I'm like, is that in my best interest? Like, do I have the energy to actually do that? And come to find out, I may not, right? My body battery was at 4% the other day. Now, what does that look like? That looks like I called my husband and I was like, I'm not going to go to the gym tonight. I'm really low, but in fairness, I'm dealing with grief and sadness, and I'm mourning, and so I'm trying to monitor that as well, right? So, woo, we're getting crazy. We're getting crazy up in here with the stars. Okay, so he was like, we need to go to the gym, which normally I would say, thank you. Like, yes, I do. And thank you for not putting up with my shenanigans and my laziness tonight. But this particular night I was a little miffed, and I was like, no, I am trying to read my body and I need to take a rest day. He's like, nope, we need to go to the gym. I'll meet you there. And I was like, dang it. I'm like, okay, which is what I normally call on my people for. And he is that person for me. And I've shared that before. Know your people and know their role. Okay. And not one person is often not everything, if that makes sense. Okay. So know that it's not fair to them or to you to expect them to show up in a way that's not their role. Okay. So that's his role in my life. And so, so anyway, I go to the gym, and then I'm just in a bad mood. Now I'm just mad, and I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at me because I'm just going to try putting another ruler down here to see if I can, because, okay. Anyway, so we go to the gym, and yeah, I'm not joking. My battery's at 4, and they're like, is your watch okay? And I was like, yeah, I legit think I'm a 4. And they're like, yeah, the coach at the gym is like, you're not working out. And, I'm like, well, I think I'll try it, right? I'll just super scale it or whatever. And she's like, no, thank you. And she's like, why don't you go hop on a bike? And so I just biked for 20 minutes, like calmly. And, but I got to visit with everyone at the gym and watch them work out and socialize, which is good for my emotional battery and like all of that. So it worked out well, but I do need to help myself have healthy boundaries with my time and energy. This is one of the ways I do that. And so crafting in a way that, see, a real YouTuber would have like done this and not brought you through the craziness. But here's me, just walk through it with me. How do you secure tape better than this? Tell me, friends, please. Okay. So I think I wanted it to be a little bit more flat. Okay, so I think we will kind of do that. Okay, here we go. Let's try it. Let's put some tape down as best we can. Now how you get, oh, now see, I didn't catch it all. It's crooked. It's okay. I'm just telling you, I can see it. I know you see it. I think you make a crooked page and you cut it straight. That's what I think. That's what we're going to do anyway. How about that? But I can also tell you that I already love it. So there's that. Yeah. And I'm okay again. I know it's crinkly. Some of you, again, this is not the video for you. I get it. I get it. And that is okay also. I'm sure there's lots of people creating things in a very neat and beautiful, perfect way. That's not going to happen here. Okay. I will, however, fold that little corner over so I don't have to fight with it later. Oops, and we'll put that in our little tape thing. Okay, so let's untape it here. I mean, I could just cut it, but I don't. I mean, I got to get the tape off of here anyway. So let's, yeah, you know, honestly, this is one of those things, you know, when you like see the thing in the store and you're like, I could make that. And then it's like the meme, it's like $76 later and 22 trips to whatever. That's kind of my life, but I wanted to try it. What I was going to say is I could have gotten out the laminating machine, and by the time I'm going to mess with all this, I could have gotten out the laminating machine. But I also think this is fun because not everybody has a laminator machine, although they're pretty affordable. I can link one down below. I think for like $20, right? So, okay, so that's kind of that edge. And then this edge is going to be even harder because this metal is super fun for tape to stick to. It does a really good job. Okay, I will take tips and techniques of how to work with packaging tape. Let's put those below, please, because Allison doesn't know what she's doing. But I can already tell you, I kind of love this. So let's see, it is pretty sticky tape. Go to the Dollar Tree and use, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's delicious. Now we're going to cut those edges off. I'll put my rulers away and let's see if we can get you a better view. My beautiful gifted book. Look at that. Oh, super fun. Now, if you put things in the tape, like if we were going to put this in the tape, my brain already tells me, yay, super fun. But like as you flip it over, it's going to be white on the back. And so my brain is telling me I want to put things in there that are double-sided or somehow back them. So maybe we'll play with that a little bit. What do I mean by backing? I mean put something there that you don't mind. Let's see if we can find a quick example, Allison. I'm thinking specifically of, well, let's say you wanted to put something on there. We could put, these are not double-sided, but this would be an example. You could put like a punch behind it, right? And then it would give you a background for the other side. Now this one happens to be dark, but that's fine. So if you put your little thing on here, or maybe this is the side you want showing, and then on the back, if it is plain, you would cut out a little picture, but it would give you a background, so at least the shapes are the same. So that's kind of my idea for that. How much do you love this? I am realizing I'm getting messages. Okay, I still have you. Okay. They're coming through and I was like, oh shoot, if my camera cut off, I'm gonna be a little mad. Okay. I want to yeah, there's lots of bubbles, but that's okay. I don't care. I kind of like it. It would be really fun as a page, which is kind of how I saw it again. So this is a mix of two ideas. Again, this is Lydia's on the laminate. So obviously like way cooler and like, you know, a little different, but this idea is super fun. You could put anything in between packaging tape and you could do a better job than me on getting out the bubbles, but just for fun, let's see if we are even close to any sort of square shape or, you know, even edges on this. Now, because the tape wasn't completely even, I'm going to have to cut off. See how they're not all the same. See this little guy, he's sticking out. He needs a little bit longer piece of tape right there, which now, well, tell you what, let's leave it for now. I just had an idea. So now I'm going to add my own idea. This is how art evolves, right? This is it. So I took two ideas, I'm putting them together, and then I'm going to add an idea. So it's kind of like not copying, it's an original, right? That's my thought on this whole thing. Like make it your own. Okay. And if your desk isn't clean and you have little punch outs of other paper, and you work with tape, it'll pick that up too. So yay, super fun. Yeah. This edge is not the edge I necessarily want to play with. So I think we're going to have to cut off, and I don't know if my cutter is going to allow me to do this. So I'm just, oh, it did. It went right through those stars. Wow. So that will not, like in the laminate machine, that would create an air pocket, right? Like, right. So yeah, move your stars in a little bit. Okay, I am in love with this. Now, let's make it ours. Let's make it a new idea. I'm not saying no one's ever done this. I'm just saying it's not the video I watched. First of all, let me preface that too. I think I need a coffee warmer. That's what I need. My coffee gets so cold down here. I think it would be fun to add like a border. Now we could add, my original like just came to my brain was let's add like material across the top or scrapbooking paper, some fun paper. Not the whole thing, but just like one edge to kind of give it a base. But you could easily use some washi. And this is just my gold. I just have out on my desk. So I was thinking, would that work? I'm actually not going to pull this. It's a little too ornate and floral for me, which y'all know is not my jam. So let's, I'm just thinking, like what would be fun, right? As a border. I have fun papers. Even if you put, I mean, just something, I'm just playing. I'm just like, even if you like a fun, you know, cut some glycine bag paper out, it would make a fun flip this way. Oh yeah, it's super fun. Super cute. I'm just working at maybe covering up this edge a little bit. That was like why I thought maybe a fun edge. Obviously, if it goes in my journal, it would probably go more this way. But my thought is, again, if we put something up here and almost gave it like a top, like a page top is kind of my idea. Now that's obviously too thick, but I don't know. Okay, I'm liking that idea. Let's see. Oh my gosh, look at this piece of paper. That's too much. And the golds don't quite match. But now this is where I get a little stuck on like things working together. And what do I mean by that? I mean, like, I'm looking for something that will work with gold and blah, blah, blah. I'm probably looking in the wrong color palette, and I should probably pull something. Can you hear me fussing over here in my papers? I should probably pull something that doesn't match at all. It might be a safer bet, if that makes sense. I mean, like, I have this. Oh my gosh, look at this. Now, see, I'm not going to do it because my brain is like, oh, I don't know. Look at this paper, though. Would this not be like... Ooh, look at this paper. One of you sent this to me. It's magical. I've obviously only used it for a bit, or maybe that was even punched when I got it. I don't even know why, because I hoard my things. Let's just say what it is. Okay, I'm going to pull two more things. Okay, here's some vellum. Here's like some orange. That would be fun. Again, I'm not going to use the yellow because yellow and gold don't match in my brain. The blue is fun. But see how it's geometric, and this, see, this is where I get stuck because my brain's very like, you would think I had OCD and I was a perfectionist, but I'm honestly not. I'm just kind of like a in-the-box thinker. Now, this has my heart a little bit. That's crazy, and like, that's Dollar Tree sticker paper. That's nuts. Okay, my brain is saying, please pull something blue. So let's look for something blue. The first place we'll look is in this box, because this is just the scraps I have on my desk. This is blue. That might work. I'm just pulling. That's a different blue. That might work. This is fun. Let's make something work from here, please. Today's an exciting day. I have the day off because, wait for it. We have the day off because there's no snow. Welcome to Washington. They planned in snow days to take, if we had had snow, we would have been at school. If we had had a snow day and had no school one day, we would have gone to school today. Does that make sense? And we haven't had a snow day where we had to stay home, and so we get today off. Now look at this beautiful. I think that would be really fun, but I am not willing to cut them up. I want to use this in my journal. So let's figure something else out. We'll just keep looking. I think let's just try it. Let's just try it. We don't know what we're doing. Let's just try it. And I'm not going to make it very wide. I mean, I am tempted to okay, I'm just thinking some sort of topper is what I'm thinking. And why a topper? I don't know. I mean, I do know because this page has uneven right here. Now, in an actual journal, it would be fun if this was actually on this edge, right? Either if this was in the book and this was the turning, or to put it into the book like that. And that I actually really like. That makes sense to my brain. So I think it's just fine. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. Okay, let's just do it. We're going to put a border on here. And whoops, come on, tape, do your thing. You don't want to do your thing? Did I not push you down enough? There it goes. Yeah. Again, not a perfectionist. I often say I fold those down. I was not gonna fold it down. It was a little too much. I was gonna cut it and use it, but it's completely okay. Okay, now I need to decide how much of this I actually want to cover. So this is kind of wide. We could use this side, but I'm going to actually use this side. This is the side I cut off those stars, but I don't have to put it all the way in if I don't want to. So I'm just needing to make that decision. I'm going to not put it, see how much of the stars it covers if you move it in. So I'm going to bring it out just a little bit. And then I'll put some tape on the other side as well. Okay. And fold it over like that. Oh, you guys, I kind of love it. I kind of love it. All right, I will trim this up a little bit. Oh, I could use my better scissors. That's what I could be doing. I'm not going to use my super good scissors because I don't like gunk on them. Okay. And then this one. We'll cut like that. Oh, it's time to even clean these. And then this one, I'm gonna cut a little bit of this edge off just to kind of even it up. Now, y'all know I can't cut a straight line, so I'm not pretending that this is a straight line. I'm just saying it's sealed, okay? You guys, I kind of love it. I kind of love it. So this will, this will be the first video in the Inspired by You. Inspired by You video list. Let's see. Here's today's page. So I don't know. I'm not going to necessarily use it today. We certainly could, but I would tuck it into my journal just like that, right? And you can keep trimming. You could obviously measure it for what you need. There's an idea too. You could make a bigger sheet and cut it like in half and use it as like a journaling card or something like that. The cutter goes right through these stars. It just won't be sealed completely. And I'll keep messing with it, but I kind of love it, you guys. I kind of love it. I knew I was going to love it because I love this. And yeah, so Lydia, thank you for your inspiration. And if you made a little packaging tape, it was like a flip in a short or something. I don't even know. I was like, oh, that's fun. I want to try it. I'm going to keep trying it and getting better at this. But what a fun idea. Using packaging tape to make a page. And again, if you wanted to keepsake something, like let's say you have a special ticket or a special something, you know, this is, I just got this in Happy Mail. You could put this in your packaging tape and make a page and keep it, right? It would be a great way. That would be a fun intro page. Like, it'd be so much fun. There's so many things you can do. My brain's so happy. I'm just going to make packaging tape stuff all day. That's what I might do. That's about my capacity right now. So, you guys, thank you again, as always, for your inspiration. And your, again, continued comments. I have not responded to any. I just simply can't. And so when I am able to, I will. And I'm not too sure when that will be. So I do appreciate it. I've read them all. But yeah, so today's fun Inspired by You is packaging tape clear pages. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Hey, if you like being here, if you could please like give it a thumbs up or leave a comment or subscribe. Again, if you're new here, I would really appreciate it. And I would love to say hello. I respond to every single comment. Again, right now, it's taking me a little bit longer, especially regarding, my father and that sort of thing. And that's just my process right now. And that's how I'm choosing to address the morning. And I'm being as open with you guys as I kind of can and showing up with whatever energy I do have. So I am always grateful for you guys in this amazing community. I appreciate you guys being here. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you think about kind of like sharing some ideas that I'm going to try on video and like putting them in a separate link. Because again, you guys do send me some things kind of like through messaging and whatever, and I'm happy to try them. Well, some of them are like beyond me. I'm like, oh gosh, that's very talented. This is kind of my level of craft right now. So I appreciate you guys. Have a great day. And I hope you find something today that inspires you.